Moments ago, went through their usual pregame ritual, although there's nothing usual about a Game 7.
What time is it? Game time!
And welcome to Game 7, everybody.
Yo, y'all know the vibes. It is another Sunday, Game 7 podcast here with the boy Santana Man. Tana Man, what's happening?
You're chilling, man. I'm ready to get to the fuck shit.
Filtered over there right now, G. Real filtered, real Instagram filtered over there right now.
I had to look back, you know? Yeah, we here. We bound back all the way.
Bike, you bike,
big bike.
Man, what's happening, man? What's happening, man? What's you know what I mean? What's good? What we doing?
Man, I'm good, man. We got a lot of fuck shit to talk about.
It's
a lot of fuck shit.
Hey, listen, before we even start, man, we do have a new addition to the podcast.
Hey,
but we just don't believe it until it actually happens.
I said it. I said it. I said it to the new edition. I don't believe it with the yelling emoji.
Yeah, so unfortunately, he's solo dolo with no female counterpart or co-host in this, you know what I'm saying? So
new edition. I ain't gonna say your name till you get on here.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm
not gonna announce your name till you announce it yourself.
It's null and void. I mean, it's announced, but it ain't official until you get up on here and pop this shit.
See,
not working.
Damn it.
But
God damn it.
Yeah, man. But definitely got a new edition. She said she had a baby shower that she forgot she had too. I know we on different times and stuff, so that's gonna be a thing, but we gotta get it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna continue to throw it out there so females don't think that we just before we get into the bullshit, because we are getting into the bullshit today. It's a bullshit, toxic type of environment today. But before we do that, we had somebody to speak, you know, on y'all behalf. But whatever though. What's happening, bro? What's happening? I seen you online. Listen. I seen you online with the look away selfie.
Oh, you seen that nasty ass, the nasty pose that we do?
The Joe Budden.
What make it nasty is like it's you doing it. I think that's the nasty part. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like you gotta center yourself up first. Put your finger by the button, and then look away.
Your good side.
Take it perfect. Yeah.
Get your good side.
That's a nasty pose. Y'all niggas cut it out.
No. We ain't gotta cut out shit.
Cut that shit out, man.
Listen,
don't look away.
Men can get the look away selfie as long as females can get the fake walkaways. Are you recording? All right, go. All that. So we can see your ass and shit. We can do all that. We can get out. Listen, all we really can get off is the look away selfie. If we want to keep it a bean, what else do men have? Sade. What's up, Devin?
Devin.
Listen, y'all on here, females. What other thing? Because listen, women do it all the time. Hey, girl, go ahead. Yeah, walk like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, you ready? Walk away. And you always hear it at the beginning. She be like, all right, go, I'm recording. Cut that shit out. They get it away all the time. We know.
Edit it. I don't know what Androids do. If you got an iPhone, which most people do, edit that part out.
Hold. Sade, who look great? I know she ain't talking about Tana, man.
No, she's talking about Nero. All the ladies love Nero.
No. I think she's talking about you, bro. Look away.
All the ladies love De Niro. She's not talking about this four-eyed dork.
Oh, nerd. Yeah. Women get away with the look back, with the look down at it, the look back at it. Women got a million. The sit up on a prop.
I dropped something pose.
Propped up on they get away with the propped up on a chair or propped up on the sink. Women get away with nasty selfies. Nasty selfies.
Hey, the sink shit is the funniest to me.
No. The funniest shit is, caught me off guard. That's the funniest shit. That's worse than a look away selfie. Let's keep it a bing. Ooh.
Thanks, Sade. I told you too. See that keyword too? Lady, LL Nero, baby.
Hey, listen, before y'all get to judging me, yes, my favorite thing to drink out of is the jar. It's not a pickle jar, nothing. It's an actual drinking jar. But aside from that,
Brooke gotta relax.
Hey, what's nasty about it is this is my son's apple juice mixed with some vodka.
Oh, you bugging.
No, hell no. After what he put me through,
drinking out the king's goblet.
Listen, the boy wouldn't leave me alone. You know, I wear a lot of hats, schoolwork and everything else. The boy would not leave me alone, man. The least I could do is get some of his apple juice. The least I can do is get some of his apple juice. The least he could do, I bought it.
You gonna play the I bought it card on the king?
Absolutely. He ain't bought me shit. Fuck you mean? But yeah, man, I got to get my drink off. You know what I'm saying? Shot Day, what's up, man? One of y'all women. Ooh, she called me trife. I know she be up at 3 a.m. eating his snacks and smoking.
That's why JR be wilding on them.
Who?
JR.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You think you about to play the game? You be eating my snacks? All right.
Be snitching on it for real.
Watch me jump off the ceiling fan.
You know what else I found? Listen, you ever went to the dentist and you know right before you go to the dentist, you take extra good care of your teeth, right? Like you take extra good care of your teeth. Now on a normal day, listen, I got a nice smile. I take care of my teeth, but you know, on a normal day, you know, it's nothing like the dentist visit. Before the dentist visit, I'm not eating certain shit, you know, brushing the teeth to make sure my shit doesn't smell, you know, my brushing, yeah. Anyway, I say all that to say, you ever come home from work and you want to go to like the gym and you take a quick little shower or something because you don't want the work smell on you and stuff. I noticed today that's a little bit. Listen, hear me out here.
Hear me out.
A quick shower is a little different than I'm about to fuck some shit up shower. I might get my that shit is just a little bit. You take a little more time with that. She might today. You take a little bit more time with that. Anyway, that's what made me think of it. I was like, yo,
it's like you said, it's like the same as going to the dentist because you know the dentist got slick ways of clowning you.
Damn,
because you go in there bogus. The first thing they be like, "When's the last time you flossed?" You know it's next.
Get the
you know what I'm saying?
Why you go to a dentist? He like, you have because they know shit about teeth. I think it's the same shit with like head doctors and women. You know what I mean? Like you gotta take a little bit extra care if you think. Anyway,
they're not gonna tell you. The only difference with the women, they're not gonna tell you. It's gonna be in the group chat.
But you know. Cause you be like, oh shit, I can't do it. Me personally, I can't do it. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean. And every woman that's ever messed with me know I'm weird, dog. Like if you even try to fuck with me, and I know and I'm like, she nasty. Yeah. And I know some women that don't care. I know some women that they used to, but I can't do it. I'm gonna look at you different. I'm sorry. I'm gonna look at you different. Like I know it's wanging. I know. I can't believe you're there. Why? She's still
all right. There. You nasty.
What else do you do? Yeah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. But I just thought about it because
real.
I normally go to the gym. Like I'm also weird. I just keep it a being. Like I'm weird. Like I can't go play ball or go to the gym if I feel dirty.
So why can't like women? I ain't gonna say significant others. Why can't women or whoever you in a relationship understand that?
Oh, you do it too?
I got to. I can't go.
Yeah, I've been told
I can't go funky to get funky. Though. I just can't do it.
I my confidence is low. I feel like if I'm like when I'm weighing it up, I can't get my jumper off the right way because niggas is talking about me. Like I have to shower before I go play ball. I know I ain't fucking niggas or none of that shit, but my confidence is just like I don't want to have to worry about my smell or be the dude on the court that's stinking and having humming in there. Like I can't do it. I can't be bench pressing and smell myself. I can't do it.
I don't want to come in with a flagrant foul. Is how I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, dog.
I ain't coming in flagrant off the rip. Now, if I come here and I'm doing it in work, you see me cool, but I'm not checking in funky as hell. You know what I'm saying? I can't
That's
do
the
it.
wild part. Like sometimes I don't even think. I just know I've worked and I feel a certain way. I want to go into the sauna and everything else clean, the court, everything clean. I don't want to do it, and I'm like extra picky. That shower, just to be fair, that shower is different than I'm finna fuck some shit up tonight. Shower still, because
It is because you just, you know what I mean. You just getting a little quick little, you know what I mean. I'm about to, you know what I mean. Shower, you getting right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If I think it's a chance, you know, we having a barbecue and my meat going on her grill, yeah, no, I can't do it, bro. Like, legitimately cannot do it. And if she's willing to, I am not. I can't do it. And listen, I would like the same thing in return. Is all I'm saying. I can't do it. If it's not right down there, I'm gonna let you know. Just not right down there. Something.
So you gotta wash the car before you park it in the garage. Hey,
all I'm saying is if a nigga ever like kissed your belly or your thighs and then just came up and he ain't finished, I'm just telling you what it is. Ain't no nigga went that far to back. Woo! Yeah. I'm telling you the vibes. It just is what it is. If a nigga's ever in his life and and came back up for the so what we doing tonight? Yeah, shorty.
Scuba tank ran out of air real fast.
Yeah, little man then went.
Oh, I think I forgot something. Yeah, they wild.
I'm double parked outside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog, it ain't right. I can't do it. Ooh, hey, listen, Santiago.
Whoa,
this chat.
But no, wait, no. Hey, what about it? What about it,
Victor? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I plead the fifth. FIF fifth. Ain't cut it out.
How do you suddenly slide the finger across the nose though? How do you suddenly do that?
It go like this, man. Oh, just that quick. You man, I could tell you some stories like when I was in high school, bruh. High school, junior high, but I won't do that. Some of them people still on my friends list.
Oh,
and I can't do it. Can't do it. But listen, all right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody, man? I know we all the way off left field or whatever, man. Everybody in here, share this to your page, like
please.
Share it to any groups that you're in. You know, please. Do all of that. Help us promote. You know what I mean? You don't have to. Please. Nah, I can't do it. All I can tell you is my homeboy had to rap. Nah, man, I ain't gonna do the heat. It took about 3 days. Never mind, I ain't gonna do that. After winter, never mind, I ain't gonna do that.
What?
It was wild. Whoa. He should have chopped his fingers off. That's all I'm gonna tell you. He should have chopped them shits off. Oh Lord. Heavenly Father, I pray. There's no reason for that. There is no reason for that kind of behavior at any age. But anyway. So what's happening, man? Let's get into it. What you want to get into first, man? How are we bringing it today? You know what? Matter of fact, let me back up. While we on this, before we get into real topics and stuff, and I got enough people in here, what I really want to know, what is like proper Facebook social media etiquette? I really want to know. Like, if somebody is liking your pictures or loving your pictures or your posts, yo, cut it out, Tanner, man. Listen,
here we go.
I really want to know, man, because everybody, and then this is what made me bring it up. Somebody posted an emoji and they said, what does it mean? The emoji for me meant fuck out of here. The emoji for them meant they was on bullshit. It was the little smirk emoji And it really made me think, like, you could be really sending the wrong signals to people and not even fucking know. Archie gone somewhere, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't got time for your tuna. Tuna. No, real shit. What is proper? Like, what is, because that's a big thing. That shit ruins relationships. People assume things, and the whole time I was using this emoji, it meant the fuck out of my face, the fuck out of here. But it's under the comments, I saw some people was using it as like, I'm on bullshit, I'm mischievous, and you know, shit like that. Like, I'm looking at like, what the fuck about that says mischievous or on bullshit?
Well, your lady ain't never asked you why you smirking at your phone and shit like that before?
Oh yeah, all the time. But I see the same shit.
There you had it.
I see the same.
I tell you everything you need to know what they think a smirk means.
And you gotta no. But that emoji don't look like a smirk. That emoji, the one I'm talking about, don't look like a smirk.
I have to see it.
It's
or somebody
like
put it. If you know what he's talking about, put it in the chat so I can see it.
I'm gonna put it in. The one that I'm talking about does not look like a smirk. There's a side eye emoji. I think that's the one Esther just put out. There's a side eye emoji, and that side eye is like, get the fuck out of here. And then, damn, ice cream truck. Anyway, there's a side eye emoji, which is, I think, the one that she put. It might be the smirk. That might be the smirk one. I can't really zoom in on it. There may be
somebody put it up, man. I need to see it.
She's talking about. Let me check on Facebook. I think that's, and I hope this shit doesn't. It probably will.
I can't even smirk at anything on my phone. The old lady, oh, what you smirking? Who got you smirking?
And listen, you know what's worse? You know what's worse than being accused of smirking at your phone for a female is knowing it's a dude on the other end of that. That's the worst. Like, I'm in a group chat with you, my niggas, and we talking gangs and shit, and you give a little smirk, and when she smirking, and you be like, I was smirking?
Right.
And it's a whole ass group of dudes on here talking about nothing. Now, what I don't,
80% of the time I don't be smirking. I'm like, yo, I'm not. What are you talking about? Yo? Like, I ain't you smirking.
I don't know, man. I be smirking like a motherfucker though. I be laughing my ass off. I laugh out loud though. If it's funny, I'm gonna give you a good.
Yeah, I type LOL with a straight face about 80% of the time.
We saw that today. But
I was dead serious.
Look, bro. But let me. I've said this before. We think we talked about this on the. I think we talked about it on the mental health with the mental health episode or whatever. But it's always funny to me that I'm in like 30 different group chats, and it doesn't matter what the group chat's about. Big thick ass big booty bitches is always sneaking in from somebody, and like scared to open. You be scared to open it up, but it's like, yo, it's not me. I promise you, it's not me. It's me.
Yeah, without getting personal, my wife caught somebody doing that one day on the phone. Without getting personal.
Hey, and as soon as it happened, you be like, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's every group chat that I'm in. It's just, it's something to get us off of the bullshit, the other shit. It just
cool. I just told her, like, see, it don't be me. You know what I'm saying? when it happened, like, it's not me, it's them. But whatever.
All I know is never in history has there been a male group chat and a nigga ain't been like, yo, you seen this? And it be some thick, half naked, big booty. Never. It could be the most political. We could have a group chat strictly about cancer.
Oh, somebody gonna be nasty Nate next. It's one or two nasty Nates in every.
One of the niggas in there is gonna be like, well, you know, cancer sucks, but look at this ass.
Everybody just wait on the first person to do it though. That's all it is.
Yeah, life sucks, but have you seen these titties, nigga? Have you seen these titties? It's there. But aside from that, it's like, you know, I really be wanting to know like proper etiquette because we got a whole gaming chat called Clapping Cheeks. And if you looked at it, you would think it would be about twerking. But Brooke knows it's about, and she's not even in the group, but Brooke knows Clapping Cheeks is just the way that man talks and how he kills. The cheek clapper. Just saying. You just never know. The context is everything. Tanner, man, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. You
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. You went out for a little bit on my end. I don't know. But yeah,
I
like,
don't know
like
what.
if you've seen the group chat and it's called clapping cheeks, you automatically think it's about twerking. But it's all about gunplay. Call of fucking duty. A whole group. Clapping cheeks. You would never know. Anyway. Yo, what is happening? Like, you gone, bruh. You out of there. Tanner man. Esther, you laughing a little bit too hard today. What's up, sis? Long time no see. When females know you not on the court, they really try to put you in the game. What that mean? I want you to elaborate. That shit sound deep. Elaborate. Tell me more. I'm legitimately curious. You back?
Yeah.
All right.
I need to see what the hell going on with this shit, bro.
So, anyway, aside from that, I'm sure everybody in here, we're gonna keep it moving. I don't know if it's just my end or his end or y'all end or whatever, but he's trying to figure out that well, I can't see him. I can't see him. But aside from that, I'm sure everybody, we'll get into the nitty-gritty. I'm sure everybody has had encounters where it ain't what it fucking seems, right? Like when some females know you not single. I think how do I put this? Females, I think women don't give a fuck about your situation. They care about your relationship with them. I think females tend to assume you're in a relationship even when you're not, or that they know the type of person you are, or all these things. I think most women, not all, but most women probably aren't trying to hear shit about shit when it comes to a man talking. They have it in their mind, and once they have it in their mind, it is what it is. No, Brooke, no. With men, let me tell you about men. Real men. I can't speak for a certain type of man or whatever, but real men, I'm gonna give you what you give me. And sometimes more. I think men come into relationships automatically are born. Real men, I'm still talking about real men. Real men automatically come into relationships understanding that it's on me to make some shit happen, to make some shit work, make some shit shake. And we've had these conversations. But as a man, I don't think I can approach you half-ass. Nothing in me feels that I can. It is all about connection. But in order to get to that connection, some women automatically look at you or judge you or assume and the rest of that. I think men, and this is what I'm saying, I think men, if they're not talking about just fucking you, come with a little bit of thought. What do I bring of value to her life? Because I can't just bring dick. She gonna get that in her inbox and in her text messages and everywhere she go all day. What more do I have to offer her? I think that's most men. I can't speak for women. That's why I want women to come up here. I want women to come up here. I would love for a woman to join this and get they shit off. Told you that.
Still waiting.
Still waiting. Yeah. You know, I can't speak for women. I don't assume to know. You know what? The only thing I'm gonna give you about women is we'll never understand them. Never understand them. I don't understand women, never will understand it because it's a game to them. Just knowing you got a woman at home and you still in their face, it makes them feel better. Interesting. All right. See, now that's deep because you always wonder why there's so many side chicks, why women hate side chicks. And there's your answer. I think what you're saying is women are Game fishing. Whose man can I snag, and so on and so forth. How high or what caliber of male I can grab, or whatever the case, huh?
Mm.
And I may be wrong. I may be interpreting that wrong, but and I know some men that do that too. Just to be fair, I know a lot of men that go into situations thinking, who can I bag? How can I bag her? Can I take it from a man? Which is why the number one rule to relationships for men is, if you can get my girl, you can have her. I think men typically move under the guidelines of, I won't always have the biggest dick. I won't always have the best dick. I'm not always gonna make her come 3 million times. I'm not always gonna be the most handsome. I'm not always gonna be the richest, have the nice car, take her out to eat, and so on and so forth. So my woman is and should be my prize. I don't ever want. That's why the body count is relevant. Let's keep it a bean. I don't ever want, like, forget all other things. This dude got a better job than me. He dressed better than me. He's whatever, better position, more handsome, in the gym more, whatever he has over me. He don't have my woman. But if he does and has and can say he has my woman, fuck that nigga. That's why the body count is important to men. It ain't about. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I know you're having some difficulties over there, but am I wrong, Zantana? I don't know what's happening right now. I'm losing you, bro. I just feel like that's what it was, and I think that's what y'all saying or whatever. But that aside, that wasn't even a topic. I don't even know how that snuck in and whatnot. Let's get into. I don't know what's going on with Santana or whatever, but I want somebody to deep dive into the interpret emojis thing, man. For what does emojis mean for you? What does reactions? Let me give you an example. For me, if my friend, male or female, announces something, say a business or a new child, relationship, or a good day or something, I find it to be real hater-ish, hater-like, to like it. It seems it like liking it is like, I've seen it, fuck you, whatever, nigga. To me, loving it is like just there. Like, if I love your shit, put the little heart emoji, cool, good for you, I'm happy for you. Good shit, congratulations. Anything less than that or other than that, obviously, if it's funny, I'm gonna laugh. If it's, sad face, it's, caring emoji is usually like, yo, my mom, damn, sorry to hear that. It's no praying emoji, shit like that. So I'm curious as to why or how people interpret their timeline. I've always been curious of that, because people tend to believe or think that Facebook and social networks ruin relationships. And I've always been under the assumption or the movement that can't ruin some shit that's strong, right? You either confident or you're not, and you don't, and what I'm saying, shit like that. But even aside from those things, I don't think I've never put too much stock in the public shit. Me either. Like, some things, something like, there's some hints, but I think it's mostly if you read into it. Like, if you read into some shit, you can assume whatever you want to assume about that person and what they're thinking and feeling towards you. You could assume some things, and you would be wrong sometimes, or you could be right. But like I said, for me, like, if you were to post something, and I don't even know you, but if you were to post something, a business or, an announcement, and I like it, that's my way of saying, like I seen it, cool, all right, and nigga. And I feel some kind of way about that. And that's only because everybody else on there is loving it. And the love emoji is like the double tap emoji. Like, I just seen it. I seen it. It's cool. That's what's up. Congratulations. Anything less than that seems like hate to me. Yeah, like, thumbs up is just a recognition. And that's what I'm saying. Like, recognizing it is like, I seen it. Recognizing is like, oh, you started a business. I seen that. That's cool. What's up? I seen it. The heart emoji is like, congratulations. I don't got to type it out or whatever, but man, I love that you're doing what you're doing. Keep it up. that's how I feel. I feel like the recognition button to me and maybe to other people is a little bit, it's a little salty. It's a little salty. It's a little salty to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. But again, the smirking emoji, the little side face emoji let me know. And I've kind of known it before. Like certain people just interpret shit differently. And I don't, and that causes a problem. I've watched and I've been studying in school about social media bubbles too. And I know there's a Netflix. I know there's a Netflix documentary. Everybody was talking about it, social network or social media or something like that. And it basically is informing you that there's social media bubbles that you're in, and unknowingly you're only getting fed certain information, certain opinions, and it's strategical, it's algorithm, and it's everything else. And it's like those kind of things with social networks get you to thinking like, damn, is it what I think it is or is it not? Because you're getting fed whatever it is that you think you want to see. So even if it's a certain person that you start to take interest in, or a new person or a new face, and y'all start to interact more, now you're seeing them more. And it may not be what you think it is. You may be assuming. And it ain't even that. Same with politics and everything else. They basically saying that you're out here and you're creating this world that is biased and that you cannot work your way out of because you've dug yourself into this shit so deep that all you see is Black Lives Matter and all you see is Meg the Stallion and all you see is this because you searched it and you liked it and you've done this and you stayed on this a certain amount of time and you looked at this a certain amount of time and now that's all the fuck you see. So I say all that to say I think a lot of what goes into etiquette or what we think is one thing or something, sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes it's really nothing. Sometimes it is really just our imagination. Sometimes it's what we fed ourselves and, what we believe in, what we've talked ourselves into, and we don't really go against that anymore until we delete somebody or we stop fucking with somebody or some shit like that. And then that shit is just gone. But I guess we just gotta wait for the comments, wait for the emails and everything else to see what people think. Maybe I just post this and see what people think pose this as a question. But I think Facebook etiquette or social media etiquette, period, is some shit that we really need to talk about because we could be sending mixed signals the whole fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure it's people that think you hating on them because you don't like their shit at all, but it's like you don't even see them because they're so removed out of your bubble in your timeline that the shit never even crosses your timeline, like your feed. You never see it. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Santana shit, man. But hopefully this motherfucker come back. Aside from that, let's see. We got a lot of topics. I'm trying to wait for Santana to talk about it, but I guess I'll keep it messy. Saw that Nicki Minaj had a baby. Seems that nobody cares, but again, that could be just in my bubble. I'm admitting that. I don't care about Nicki Minaj. I've never cared about Nicki Minaj. I know there's some people that think that I don't like Cardi B. I know there's some people that think that I don't like Meg Thee Stallion or rooting against them. I know she just did Saturday Night Live, and it's not that. I'm not familiar with, nor do I relate to any of her music. It's just not something for me. And yes, I got my jokes off, and I'm gonna continue to get my jokes off like anybody else. And I know that's a problem because like the girl Summer Walker just cut her hair off, and I think she had like a fro. And I saw on my timeline, and I saw people kind of clowning her for being or going natural. And admittedly, okay, first let me start by it's her natural hair, and natural is supposed to be beautiful, and you should never ever talk down on somebody's natural beauty, or really I'm well aware that you shouldn't even have a comment on or discuss what's beautiful to somebody else or tell them what beauty is depending on your preference or your liking, because that shit is already gone too. Let's keep it. All that shit is warped. All of that shit is warped. What beautiful is, what bad is, what cool is, what friendship is, all that shit is gone. We're in an age where real is rare, and most people would not recognize real anyway. It just is. It's rare. Um, it's hard to it's not hard to identify. I think, like I said, most people just don't want to. Being real or keeping it real or keeping it 100, loyalty and all the rest of this shit comes with a certain stigma, price, all of that, right? So when you're dealing with people and they're real them, most people take opportunity or the presentation of opportunity. Like, I'm gonna fuck with this person over here because they might be going somewhere, or they got money, or they're popular, or they, can do this and that for me. And most people will do that. Over the people that really got you. So even in the context of telling somebody they're beautiful or they're ugly is subjective. That's your opinion. It's not reality. It may not be the dopest shit in the world, but that's that girl's natural look. You know what I'm saying? That's who she naturally is. To tell her she's ugly or that she shouldn't rock, her natural look is wild in itself. But I understand people are gonna get their shit off. I've come to grips with that. I've known that. But I did see it, and I seen in comparison Kylie Jenner's and Kim Kardashian posted a picture of Kylie. Matter of fact, I seen Khloe Kardashian out here. She posted a picture. She was like super skinny. It looked like she had some more work done. And people, I guess, went crazy over her. And she responded by saying she would never, ever talk negative about somebody and so on and so forth, or whatever. And that may be true. I can't recall any time that she's ever, but again, I don't follow her and I don't know. I just know when you are a public figure, or even if you're nobody and you put yourself out there on public forums, social media to the public and everything else, you are really subject to whatever. You're subjected to whatever ridicule and comments that come. It sucks, but that is the world we live in. I just feel like it's no different than when you're on the school bus, you're going to school and everything else, and you wore shoes or whatever. I'm not saying it's right. I know some people going to tweet me and make it like I'm saying, oh yeah, it's acceptable, you should accept it. I'm just saying, if you're a public figure, Khloe, Kylie, Kim, Summer Walker, or whoever, and you put it out there, and keep in mind, a lot of it has to do with how you presented yourself before. People are judging you off of the old you. They do it to Kanye all the time. I do it to Kanye all the time. I'm going to do it to everybody. If you're giving me one type of person, if you're giving me one thing, I'm allowed to compare that to the old you. I'm allowed to do that. Anyway, they ridiculed Summer Walker. And it was just a wild picture. I'm gonna keep it a bean. It was a wild picture. It was a wild look, Santana. Don't come on here shaking your head. My G, listen, I already prefaced it by saying you can't. I've said all the politically correct shit. It was a wild picture. Now, mind you, I've listened to Summer Walker songs. I have Summer Walker songs on my playlist and stuff like that. But one of the songs that she had, I believe, was what was one of them? It was one of her biggest songs was some wild shit. Like, it was some wild shit. It was like some I took your man, or I fucked your man, or some shit, ratchet shit. Girls
That was
don't.
Summer or SZA.
It was Summer Walker. I think she did that. Girls can't talk to you when they want dick. Girls need dick. Girls want dick.
Girl.
Some shit. She said some shit like that.
Girls need love.
Right. That was her, right?
Yeah, that's Summer.
Okay. So that was Summer. And as you can see, I've never made it past girls need dick or whatever she said on that first part. I couldn't do it. I clicked that shit right off. I have never listened to, and I just have never, fam, I'm consistent. And this is what I'm getting at. The consistency in me is I'm gonna call you on your shit.
All right.
The person you presented, the image that you presented, no different than me or you or anybody else. Once you put it out there, you kind of gotta keep it going, which is why it's just best to be yourself, is my point. If that's really you, be you. And if you're, and you know, if somebody comes to me and they talk to me or come to me about me being me, cool, not a problem. I'm me.
All right.
You're not saying nothing wrong. I accept it. That's me. Like, how can it be bad is what I'm saying. You understand that?
I get you.
Okay. Because that's how I feel. Like, I legitimately feel like if you were to come to me and be like, bro, you talk too fucking much. Nigga, I got a podcast. I know this.
Right. Like, yeah. Like, and
I have people all the time tell me, bro, you always got a hat on. Okay. You see me with my head off. I like hats. I've worn hats my entire life, childhood and all. That's just what I like. It doesn't offend me. I have nothing to prove to you. Like, that doesn't make me go out of my way for you. I like hats. It's always been my thing.
Right.
But I also stun on you with the, you know what I'm saying? I get the clean fade. I stun on you with the waves. I've stunned on you. I've stunned on you with the braids. I've stunned on you with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my thing, my preference. You're not hurting me with that. I remember when I had the little Killmonger shit with my little braids in the back. Bruh, niggas told me cut it out, cut it off. You soft, sweet.
No matter what you do, bro. Like somebody gonna have something to say. That's just what it is, though, about something.
And listen, the whole time they was telling me that I was sitting there like, okay, bro, I'm 6'4", 245. I got the little Killmonger hair to the back, and I will fuck your bitch. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking the whole time.
Hey.
So like, it didn't offend me. Like, I'm telling you, like, niggas was like straight out, man, cut that, like, laughing, cut that shit off your head.
Yeah, them type of cats trip me out though, man. Like, why you worried about what I got going on? The only thing I'm thinking is you threatened or your old lady said something slick, like, he look good with them type of shit. Hey, you cut this shit off. Like,
I did it. Like, you felt some way as soon as I did it.
His old lady says something.
Because if I was gay, if you thought I was gay for a second, if I was gay or if it was ugly, I ain't no threat to you. But in order for you to acknowledge that in the manner that you did, you felt some kind of way. Sorry, not sorry. But
somebody he was trying to fuck, probably asked them about you, like, yo, like, what's up with him? Type of shit.
Exactly.
I ain't never felt the need to go tell a dude what I felt about him, what he need to go do with the stuff. Yeah, that's kind of flagrant.
I'm good on that. Off your hair,
Oh, hey, stop wearing those hats.
Listen, I'm glad I said that shit too, because you saw what I saw. I saw a post and you saw a post, because I remember I seen you on it. Like, it said niggas with nose rings is gay.
I was like, bitch, like, all the time, like, hey. What? Huh?
Yeah, you right. I'm gay. I'm a lesbian. I'm a whole lesbian out here.
While I drink my mimosas, big sweet, whatever.
Yeah, the mimosa shit killed me. But yeah,
hanging out with your lady.
I was like, okay, if you say so. But you had to feel some way. You had to feel some kind of way to create that post.
Yeah,
not you, but whoever made it.
No, I know exactly what you mean. Whoever put that shit up.
You saw a nigga with a nose ring that your girl saw, and you felt.
Put the post up, put the screenshot up of who you found on Messenger with your old lady.
But you know,
put that up too.
All I'm saying is be comfortable in yourself, be confident in yourself, man. This social media validation shit is wild. You know, I sit here and I say every week, like, man, you know, I say share it, I say put it in the groups, and we do our numbers. We do past the numbers that I expected and some, and I'm cool with that every week. It's
gonna get better.
Exactly. And it may not be it may be people like Brooke hating, talking about we ugly and shit like that, but you know, that's cool.
Yeah, we friends now, and we looking for them share numbers under your name now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she in here. She talking about matter of fact, happy birthday, Brooke.
Hey, what?
Yeah, happy birthday. Her birthday was like 10 episodes ago or whatever. But she said we didn't say it on the podcast, so today her birthday. Happy birthday, Brooke.
I'm guessing we weren't recording if we ain't said it. I didn't record.
No, we was
on.
She came in the chat room. We just didn't.
Brookie.
Yeah, so happy birthday.
Happy belated.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody else, Brooke? Happy birthday, Devin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word. Oh,
Happy
word.
birthday, Camille. Happy birthday, everybody. You know what I'm
Happy
saying?
solar return to everybody in.
You know what I'm saying? But that aside, man, let's get into it, man.
Finally.
Man. Where do we start? Let's go to the great debaters, bro. Let's talk about this ghetto shit here.
The master.
Where's Pat when you need him, man? Where the fuck is Pat? So listen, man. I watched that shit. I'm not even gonna front. Politics aside, I had a drink and I had some food, and I knew before it came on what it was gonna be, and it did not disappoint. I swear to God, I don't care what nobody else say out there or how they feel. That shit right there, it was better than I expected.
Yeah, well,
I expected the fuck shit. That shit was so entertaining, bro. That shit was so entertaining.
it was sad but funny, though. Like,
Well,
I'm just looking at like how the rest of the world looking at us now.
We're gonna get into the real shit as far as like how fucked up that is, like that this is the politics that we in. But aside from that, I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, man, that shit right there, bro. That shit, I expected every bit of the pettiness, the talking over, the bullshit, the name call, and everything. But to see it and live through that,
Man, it was real.
fam, I was dying.
Clown.
Yeah.
He told the president to shut up. Like,
Will you shut up?
will you shut up, man?
How that sound?
I was looking like, yo,
And listen,
you're stupid. You're stupid. 47, nothing stupid. Like, I'm like, yo.
like it was the demeanor. It was how he was like real. It was so natural. Like, God, would you shut up, man?
That shit was real life, though.
He even backed it up. Like he tried to Oh, did I say that? He tried to like instantly. He was and then it was already out there. The memes was made. History was made. It just was what it was.
I was on my phone the whole time. I was on Twitter just looking for the memes, bro. Like live.
I knew it was coming.
Live.
I knew it was coming. I mean, and let's keep it a buck. Like, win or lose, that's there. That's there.
It's there.
It's not going nowhere.
That shit was a weeknight sitcom, bro.
And now, you know, and when you get past the real life drama and the severity of the situations, and the severity of the situation being, you be like, God damn it, this is what we got to choose from. God damn, this
Coke or meth. Which one? How you want to get high? Coke or meth? That's how I feel.
Yeah, so like once you get past that, it's like, fuck, I could have did this shit. I could have did this.
Oh yeah.
Sabel, man, you want to? Hey, listen, we can send you an invite on that phone if you if you're in a quiet place with your AirPods. We can send you an invite. You can introduce yourself on the pod. That's if you want. Justin, man, you don't understand, bro. Like,
I ain't watched the debate all the way through in like years, yo. Until that night, I was glued. I was glued, amazed.
It was unbelievable. And the biggest, what's the word I'm looking? The point, the thing that you key in on immediately is, did you walk away any more confident? Walk away any more secure? Did you feel they were any more qualified than you thought? And that's the thing that was like, for me, it was like, y'all could have skipped this debate, bro.
Straight up, open the polls tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all could have threw this bitch away.
Open the polls tomorrow. That's how I feel.
This is what we doing. This is what we doing.
This is what we got to choose from. I told you.
Oh man, I walked away from it, and my face was hurting from just this face right here. Just, I had this face the whole time, and then yeah, reality sets in, man. Like, all right, man, this is what we got. This is what we're dealing with.
I knew it. When we was down to them too. Like this is it's a bunch of bullshit. But I mean, I don't know. I have no fucking words. Like this, the debate is what I expected. Trump ain't really get up there and say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like talking to the Americans on some real shit. He did what he did, and that's what people love, man. Just go up there and wild out. Don't have no policies. Don't stand on nothing. Go up here and call this man's son a druggie.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Do that. He stood on one thing.
What was that? Tell me. I'm here. Who?
Them Proud Boys. Oh yeah.
Come on, yeah. See that? There we go.
Yeah. He let it be known.
Yeah.
Stood for that.
Well, yeah.
He stood for it.
He did.
Basically, he stood on national TV and said, "Sue woo." That's what he did.
Yeah.
He stood on national TV and said, "Gang, gang."
Yeah.
Whole lot of gang shit.
Whole lot of gang shit.
He did one of these numbers. What was old girl name? What was old girl name? I forget her name. He said P.O.P. P.O.P.
Hold it down.
Hold it down on national TV. That's what he did. P.O.P. Hold it down. He didn't hold nothing back on that one, bro. The world was watching on that, and he let that one go. He let that one fly.
Yeah, because the part that got me, because like the very next day he said he didn't know who they were, but I forget what's the guy named moderating? Is it Chris Wallace, something like that? Either way, he asked him, he was like, "Yo, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to call? Give me a name." Yeah. Man didn't give him a name. He immediately, I'm not even gonna say, immediately Proud Boys, like off the rip.
All I can tell you is the reason why I will not. And Justin, if you want, bro, I know we've been discussing Justin's the music I let you listen to last week when you were here.
Oh, okay. Bet.
What was the name of the group? It was you got it on there, Sky Blazers or something, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Got it on your playlist. So Justin's that's who Justin Marlowe is.
Got you.
And,
what it do?
We have been discussing them getting on here. I don't know how that ties in or what kind of Justin. What platform are you using right now? You near Star Blazers? What did I say? Sky Blazers? It doesn't matter. My bad. Star Blazers. My bad. My apologies. Y'all got it there. Drop a link, Justin, for them to go check out your music. Justin and his band is gonna be a guest on here. We're gonna discuss that stuff, political ties and everything else. Start doing these interviews and everything. Actually could have had you on here today. Blame Sabel. Today was Sabel's introduction.
Sabel.
And it didn't make sense to introduce her and a band at the same time. Or have
neither one of them justice.
So we skipped that. Sabel wants the link now, so we send you this link and you can join if you're in a quiet place. You have your AirPods, no echo, and I will hang up. But let's get you introduced in here. But I didn't want to overwhelm everybody and have all of this going on and do an interview. So we actually could have done it today had I known. But you know, let's get her in there. Let's send her a link. Send me your email, Sabel, or a messenger or something, and I'll get you that link so you can come in and introduce yourself. But yeah. And I might just do a pull-up. Might be just cool to do like a pull-up. What you think, Santana? Special episode.
That'd be dope. I'm with shit like that.
Branch off. Might be. I mean, Justin, stand by. We're gonna
progress.
Figure this out. Yes, we're gonna
stand by.
We're gonna figure this out, bro. This might be a one of them light bulbs. Yeah, man. I mean, overall, like I'm on record, and I'm gonna continue being on record with the reason why I will not get into the deep dive of political shit is because they all full of shit.
Yeah, it's been that.
The fact that everybody knows that and still plays this game is gonna forever be wild to me. And I know people look at me and turn their nose up or turn the channel or station or talk shit about me. But hey, listen, I'm open for the dialect or dialogue or whatever. Let's talk. Let's figure this shit out. But you got to tell me, what the fuck is the point of politics if every year in America we debate the same shit? At some point, we have to have a system. Doesn't matter if it's red, blue, purple, white, independent, Republican, Democrat, black, white, whatever. But if the objective is to make this country better, why the fuck are we not working together? I will never understand that. You have to tell me.
Bingo.
Tell me if you're debating on making this better, whether that be healthcare, whether that be taxes, whether that be cost of living, way of living, economics, whatever. Why the fuck are we not working together? It doesn't make sense to me. My job is to make life better, not worse, not complicated. Simplified, easier, understandable. It just doesn't make sense. And here we are, all the way into this politics, this pandemic, and all they've given you to survive is bullshit and $1,200. But you keep doing what you're doing and believing in the system. You keep doing it. I'm not. I'm gonna go get my money. I'm gonna do what I have to do every day to fucking survive and not get shot and killed by the police.
Oh boy.
And keep it moving. I have zero faith in this company, in this country. I understand what it awards you if you make it. I understand the money. I understand the opportunity. But I'm not ignorant. Just not ignorant. I'm nobody's fucking nigga, nobody's slave, nobody's puppet. I do what the fuck I want to, for the most part.
A lot of what you got to.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of doing what you want to comes with doing what you have to. And some people miss that. Like, some people really think or interpret you working or playing the system or playing the game as you not doing what you want to do and not being free and shit like that. And that's not absolutely true. Everywhere you go and everything that you do is going to come with some sort of guidelines. You can't just do what you want to do, even if the world had no guidelines. You're just not going to do what you want to do. There's going to be consequences. If we were all free today and I just decided I wanted to kill somebody, there's a chance that somebody else is going to kill me. That's the consequence.
Yeah.
So you're not just free. If I just decide that I want to fuck that girl and she doesn't want to fuck me, that's
going
not
down.
free. Yeah. So understand what I'm saying. Some people really think freedom is, just doing whatever the fuck you want to do. And no, you could play the game. You could absolutely play the game. You can play the game. You can learn the game, learn the rules, play the game, play by your rules. And if your rules, fuck bitches, get money, guess what you're going to do? Every day, you're going to try to fuck bitches and get that money. Here's what it is. Let me figure this. Santana, you take it away on whatever you got to say politics. Well, let me figure out this invite for her.
Well, I sent her one on Messenger, so I don't know if we're not friends. So I don't know how they work when you're not friends with somebody. I sent it to her though on Messenger.
All right, let me tell her.
That's mad stalkerish too. Like we ain't friends, but I sent her a message. So tell her I ain't Inbox Chronicles. Hit that link.
Got it. All right, go ahead. You talk for a little bit.
No, but check it out though, man. Like I seen a few posts by people without getting personal. Like you got a lot of folks out there getting mad because people was kind of celebrating because Trump caught the COVID. So all since day one, he called it a hoax. It was fake. It's the China flu, this and that. Got him gassed up on not wearing masks. You know what I'm saying? And here you go. He falls with the shit. And now it's, you guys are wishing death on the president. But I'm like, some of these same people I've seen posting that I know for sure they or somebody close to him.
Oh, the Obama
was talking reckless about President Obama.
We know there's double standards with all of that.
Right.
There is a lot of that. It has been a lot of that. Because the same people that were talking, they were saying, like old girl said to me, it's the president of the United States. We should all be, respectful. It's still nah, that wasn't how it was when Obama was in there.
Nah, nowhere near.
And again, I'm on record saying that I don't believe in tit for tat. I don't believe in tit for tat. There's no way I'm saying you'll never catch me up here saying oh, they killed one of us, let's kill one of theirs, or oh, we had slavery, so we had slavery, let's make them slaves, and or that's not what I'm talking about. I've never done that. What I have said and what I really believe is fairness. And what fairness is on inequality, however you want to word it. What that is you have to understand that if the police are shooting us, men of color, women of color, children of color,
black,
if police, exactly, minorities, if police are killing us and they have a healthy fear of us that's warranted and understandable, then I want you to understand when we have the same fucking fears and we don't wait for them to shoot us and we shoot first. Because if I'm pulled over, I don't know how that traffic stop is going. Who are you to downgrade my fear? That's not me saying kill police. That's not me saying all police are bad. I'm saying if I'm pulled over tonight, you can guarantee in the back of my head, I'm going me or them. And I'm on edge.
On edge already. You see them lights.
The first sign that I think is going left, the same way that they would do me, fuck all that complying and the rest of it. I've been in these situations personally. Fuck all of that. You can't be mad at me. Give me the same benefit of the doubt you're giving the police and the same excuses you're giving the police, given what you know in our history. That's all I'm saying. But you'll never hear me say, oh, yeah, get mixed slaves. What people are doing and what they have been doing is they keep talking about, oh, yeah, you know, you shouldn't wish death on Trump. And fuck, I can't and shouldn't. Not that I am. I've already said that I don't wish death on nobody.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't get that kind of energy. I honestly don't even. He just wild to me. I don't hate the dude. I want to see nothing bad happen to him. I don't wish nothing bad happen to him. But if something did, I ain't gonna lose no sleep. But at the same time, I'm not wishing it though. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing, I shouldn't hear. Can't do it. There's nothing in me that feels remorse or can connect with him on any level. Just can't. But that's saying a lot too, because there's people that are in my family that, you know, if something was to happen to them, I'm not connected to. So don't read too far into it. I have no animosity towards that man of hate. What I'm not going to do is vote for him.
Facts.
What I'm not going to do is wish him much more success. I'm not doing that. I'm not hating him, but bro, you got to go. You got to deal with these taxes. You got to deal with this debt. On everything else is these cases of you grab bitches by the pussy and so on and so forth. You got to deal with this. I need this to happen.
That none of these broads seem to care about.
No, I bet they do. I can damn near guarantee you that his presidency put a halt on all of that. And when that's done, who knows? Now, I don't know the rules for former presidents or, you know, the protection that he's going to be under as a former president. But what I do know is as a president, I think that shit is quiet. And I don't think lawyers or these women's lawyers and their money is strong enough to fuck with a guy with that kind of following and that kind of connections at this point. Because let's keep it a buck. He should have never been there. There's a reason that dude is there.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's there.
Mm-hmm.
He's the most unlikely person ever to win presidency.
I didn't think it was gonna happen. I can tell
nobody did.
I'm like, yeah, right now. I looked up, started looking at them numbers.
Exactly.
Like America just a big meme right now, yo. That's what we look. We just a big old, as a nation, we just a meme.
Unbelievable. But yeah, man. So I don't really got too much to say about COVID, man. I mean, other than the fact he
got it. And they lying because my man's jumped in the whip about an hour ago or two.
Which is
took
wild.
A couple laps and he waved to the supporters.
Which is wild. Quarantine. All this shit that you was talking about, and discrediting, you got to kind of go through that protocol. So you're crediting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like That's like me. Like, just imagine me running my entire time saying that's bullshit, that's bullshit, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. Let me say, you know what, man? Hey, I'm running and I'm standing behind the fact that this nigga Santana broke. Santana broke. Santana broke. Santana broke. He ain't got no money. I got money. I got money. Santana broke. Santana broke. And then I need a loan. And then I have to go out here and say, in front of everybody, Santana wouldn't give me no money. It's his fault. Blah, blah, blah. He over there balling and so on and so forth. That just negated everything. It's karma. It just negated everything that I've been running my mouth saying forever. Same dude that's saying, and he said, I remember verbatim, he said Joe Biden wanted to open the country up, and no, or keep it closed or whatever. Now I'm opening it up, and it's the greatest economy, and this, and la 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 la. All right, you want to open the country up, and you stood on that, and there's nothing wrong with standing on that, but then you quarantine. That's wild. That's wild. Just last night, you were screaming about all these things, from healthcare to quarantining to, you know,
Joe Biden's got the biggest mask. He just has a mask.
Not wearing plans to you know to what was that part? He was sitting back saying that his rallies and shit were fine, and you got
we were outdoors, you were indoors because
exactly.
not enough people. Yeah, it's a battle rap, dog. I told you, I called it. That shit was that debate was URL.
We about to hit a 3-piece. Y'all ready?
Yeah, right. I don't believe it.
3.
What do you mean you don't believe it?
Ah!
What do you mean you don't believe it?
Well, welcome.
How hit the applause button or something?
How was the baby shower?
It was hot as hell. It was outside. It was hot as hell.
Is Cali still burning?
Yes, it is 100 degrees. It is October 4th. There's fires, so it's smoky. You can't breathe.
Damn.
And it's 100 degrees.
Interesting. Any fires near you, or you away from all that and everything, right?
Oh yeah, I'm away from it, but you know how Sacramento is. Everything kind of settles. So.
Right. Well, happy to have you finally. You know you got to represent for the women, so it's you got a lot of pressure on you, but we are happy that he did not believe. We didn't think you were coming, and technically you didn't. You didn't come. You know what I'm saying?
I know. To be fair, I asked for the invite because I was literally gonna dip off into like one of the spare bedrooms just because I felt so bad.
That's fine. It's fine. Where you still there, right?
No, I actually just got home.
Hey, oh, look at that.
Well,
story time. But yeah, listen, we cruising off of that. Your boy's wild.
Yeah,
we moved off Trump. You missed Trump, so let's see. I guess I don't know. I don't really know how to introduce you. Just kind of gotta talk your shit a little bit. But we got some topics here. You know what I'm saying, before we get out of here. You missed natural hair. I do want to talk about a meme that I posted. Expensive dates versus the actual good dates. I have to talk about it. As a woman, what do you prefer?
As a woman, I would say I prefer the effort. I've been on dates.
Okay.
I've been on dates where guys taking me to an expensive restaurant or, buy flowers and all that. It's cool. We appreciate it. But something that shows like you put the effort, like you cooked a meal or, it doesn't have to be expensive. The thought and the effort
that too,
and showing
cooking a meal. Yeah, I like that.
It means a lot more because I don't know, for me personally, I could take myself to a restaurant. I can go buy Ruth Chris or whatever it is. I don't care how much it costs. It's the time, is the conversation going to be good?
I think that's the distinguishing the distinguishing factor between memes or context. Because if you're talking about dating, are we just meeting or are we in this? Because if we're just meeting, yes, there's a first impression stage and the impression stage and the effort stage and everything. And then when you're actually into it and you get more comfortable, there's different stages. But I think into it, those dates become just the getaways as opposed to about the meal. So in context, it always is about the effort, cooking or otherwise.
Right.
Effort, but we also know, in contrast to that, there's some people that just are hard on men and assume that a man is supposed to do X, Y, and Z or provide X, Y, and Z in order for them to be even considered on that level. And most of the time, their level is they can't buy it themselves.
Yeah, but I mean that goes into a deeper topic because
No, it's all
social
relevant.
media.
Because listen,
I didn't say it was irrelevant. I said it goes into a deeper topic.
we get into all.
So that there's this thing, and I think I've mentioned it to you. It's the princess mentality. That mentality of I'm entitled, regardless of, because I'm a woman, I'm entitled. You're supposed to spoil me. You're supposed to buy me gifts. You're supposed to do this because I'm a woman. And honestly, that starts from when we're little girls. Now, not everybody's like that. I wasn't raised like that. But I have friends who are like that. And while they're not bums or anything like that, they definitely have that, well, he has to do everything for me. He needs to do this, he needs to do that. And it's like, okay, well, what are you doing in turn?
Okay.
But
part of that is because we've kind of went into that. So part of what Santana was talking about, and this is why we're glad we have you on here for the female version of it. Part of what Santana was talking about, and the reason why I pointed it is because what was the one meme? What was the one meme or whatever you said? Like you posted it like last.
There's a few on which one?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one it was, but it was like it's the entitlement thing, the submissive thing. Women submit to men, alpha men, or the right man, or whatever. The right, that was what kicked that off.
Okay, I remember now.
What was,
I'll have to find it. It was something my sister put up.
But we were talking about women submitting and what it takes. But what we were saying was most alphas, most real men, I'm gonna take care of all them things that you, and I'm gonna take you out, I'm gonna treat you right, and you can do whatever you want to, move accordingly or whatever. But that sense of entitlement is gonna get you put the fuck up out of here if you're not bringing shit, or you think that I'm supposed to do these things for you. Is different than me just doing them. Does that make sense?
yes,
Okay. All right.
it does make sense.
All right, because yes, the second like allowing me to take, like, it's even the date. Like if I decide to take you to my favorite spot and it's not a 5-star restaurant, that's a different way of me being intimate with you and letting you in. And the second you look at me with your nose stuck, I'm like, I don't want to be here, or who the fuck you think you is? If you text your girl to give me that vibe that you feel as though you deserve better, need better, oh yeah, we out of here.
But that goes in line with social media and like the whole princess mentality. Like I was saying, you see these memes, crab legs, champagne, steaks. This is what a date is supposed to be like. How, Sway? How? What value does that bring to your interaction with that other person? And the problem is that it's pushed so much that men think that this is what all women want.
Yeah. No, I think real men know that there's still real women out there. I think, and vice versa, women with men. I just think that when you deal with social media, social networks, you're right. There is an abundance of, we've had this conversation too. There's abundance of bullshit. Somebody says, oh, black men or black women are unprotected, or black men cheat, or black men this, or white women are like this, or these women are like this, or girls this, and men should be this, and men should pay this, and then you get into this uproar shit, and it's like, listen, man, do what the fuck you want to do. You gonna find a person that's for you. Meanwhile, I'm gonna still do me, not listening to or swayed by whatever. Because this is what I said. This is how I look at it. Like, give me no woman. I still pay my bills. I'm still gonna want to buy a house. I'm still gonna want to drive the nicest car, or dress a certain way, or keep myself up, or work out and do all these things. If you're not doing those things because that's in you, stop doing it. Stop doing this shit for social media. Stop doing it. Because then you get mad, which is what I sent you earlier, Santana. The meme that a girl said, she says, rich and unhappy, or broke and happy. And she said, I'm gonna cry in my infinity pool, and she go on.
Yeah.
And it's like, keep it a bean. Like that's what a lot of people.
That go back to that doctor, the one we had before, the doctor, the drug lawyer, the doctor, the what was it, the lawyer, the doctor, or the drug dealer?
Oh, listen.
99% said the drug dealer.
Yes. The doctor, would you date, asking women, would you date a doctor that makes $600K a year or a drug dealer that makes $3 million a day? And they all pick the drug dealer.
You're not gonna get either of them niggas money in the first place, so I don't even understand why that was an option.
Well, listen, some of them said, this is how bold and entitled women feel and confident. Some of them women said, I would date the drug dealer, and the doctor on the side, he would be side bay. Another one said, he make $3 million a day, I'm getting the meal. And she was cool with that. Now, I get all that is hypothetical, but I'm just talking about the thought process. And we also, this ties into what me and Santana were talking about before. You find an abundance of women that say dumb shit like, Chris Brown could beat my ass any day. And then turn around and be like, oh, we're so unprotected and men ain't shit. And you be like, bruh, you just said this nigga could beat your
keep that same energy.
Day. There you go. That's my favorite shit. Keep that energy. That's my shit.
That is
All
it.
I ask is that you be you. I don't expect nothing from nobody except what you give me. And I said this before. I don't care. Like I don't care if you hate me or don't like me or disagree with what I'm saying, because I said, hey, wasn't Meg? First thing I asked you about Meg Thee Stallion. I haven't seen it yet, and I probably should have watched it for research purposes or whatever. But Meg Thee Stallion is on Saturday Night Live, and in the background she has Daniel Cameron is no different than the niggas that sold us slaves or whatever. And it's a great message. I just asked, what song did she perform with that? I don't know.
You never found out?
No, I didn't find out.
You can take a guess. You can take a guess. You literally can guess what song she's performing.
Now, when we talking keep that energy, that's a great message. I'm glad you used that major platform to send that message out. While you were sending that message out, what was your music saying? What's your Instagram saying? What's your image saying? What are you saying as a woman? What are you giving society that's different than Daniel Cameron? Because if you're teaching little girls, big girls, grown girls, black women, or whatever, to pop that pussy, pop that pussy, not sure that you're much different than Daniel Cameron. And that's all I'll be saying. Keep that energy. That's great to use that. I'm being serious. Like, that's great to use that platform. That's a step. It's positive. And I'm one of them dudes that say, I do believe in duality. I believe that a woman can be a freak and also a businesswoman. I believe that a man can be a freak, or, aggressive and a gentleman, or a gangster and a gentleman, and everything. I believe in duality. I believe that you can change. You could be a drug dealer and turn into a businessman. I believe that you could be a battle rapper and be a lawyer. I believe these things. But what I don't believe is in pandering. Don't say it because you think you're supposed to say it. Say that shit because you mean it and you making a change. If she not doing that, I don't want to hear it. Sorry, not sorry. And there's gonna be some people that say, well, listen, that's how she makes her money, and so fuck that. Do it another way. Growth.
Devil's advocate.
Go ahead. Be the devil's advocate.
A lot of these rappers doing the same thing as There's men, niggas.
And I'm the first one to come on here, and I've stated, and I'm on record saying, what the fuck? Nas was the ones preaching about pharaohs and shit when I was a kid. I want to see that shit. And again, I know people going to attack me, and they're going to sit back and say, you don't know what Nas is doing with his money. You don't know what this, that, and the third. And that's cool. I don't. I'm not counting that man pockets. I just know that Nas was for real, for me, one of the first superheroes and intellectuals that I ever knew.
That's the same for me.
I cannot even tell you, outside of watching a Denzel movie or Great Debaters or something, another person that I heard spitting the shit that Nas was talking about.
Even in Belly, he portrayed it like, that's why I liked about when he did Belly. He portrayed the same. He's like the same person in that. Talking about going to Africa and about the knowledge and all that.
I was in an all-white neighborhood in high school. I had dealt with prejudice, racism, and everything else. And one of the songs that I remember most, and mind you, he had a bunch of shit on there. One of the songs I remember most that's probably you're never gonna hear this come off another person's mouth when they ask for a Nas song was, I want to talk to the mayor, to the governor, to the motherfucking president. I want to talk to the FBI and the CIA and the motherfucking congressman. And the first thing that came to my mind was, yeah, nigga, I want to talk to him too. Grow up and Jay-Z's the motherfucker talking to the mayor, the governor, and the motherfucking president, the FBI, CIA, and the motherfucking congressman.
That's because money talks, bro.
And that's cool. And I understand how he got there. And that's what I'm saying. I believe in the progress, but I also seen it in the body of work that Jay-Z did. I've seen it. And I'm not saying that Nas is not doing nothing the same way people say Jordan was doing certain shit and so on. So I don't know them. I don't know. I'm just saying that I know there's more that can be done. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I want to see Meg Thee Stallion stop saying black women are unprotected while telling black women to shake and pop that pussy for a real nigga.
She, in the same breath this time, was talking about how the black man is unprotected on a national stage.
And I can respect that. And again, nothing what she's understand the context, nothing that she's doing is wrong or what she's saying is wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the same way everybody else says, be the change. That's wild for me. Like I could not come up here and tell you to raise your kids and don't raise your kids. And I don't raise mine. I couldn't tell you to live your life or be this if I don't do that. And even if I fail and I fall and I falter and I fall short of some of them goals, I'm gonna come on here and be real. Like, yeah, you know what? First episode I did, I said, yo, I failed. And I tell people transparently, I fail more than anybody knows. I don't have time to be super daddy all the time. I don't have time for myself. I'm real with myself. Like I take the time that I can. And if you see me, this is where I draw the line. If you see me in a club, smack me. Because that's my off time and I'm not with my kids. I don't have the time outside of that. Between school, work, business, and everything else, I barely have time to work out or play a game or do the shit that I want to do, make music, etc. So if you see me in a club, smack me. Until then, I'm giving my time and divvying it up, and these bags under my eyes and everything else goes and is distributed as I see fit, and I'm doing the work as I see fit. It's not necessarily understood by everybody, but I know my kids understand it when they finally understand, like, shit, daddy came from this, or we was here, and this is what he got. And shit, I could chill. I could, you know what I mean? I could be a bum ass nigga and not do certain shit. But all I'm saying is when you stand in front of shit and you stand in front of a platform and I tell you every day, Santana, do this, do that, push you to do that. Let's get this. You're a grown man. Be great. Check this out. Check this. Check this. Then I go out and be nothing. It's wild. That's all I'm saying. Don't tell me you can't do it. She got more money than me. She got more resources than me. Tell me you can't do it. I heard Lil Baby say he not doing no more political songs.
I don't follow him like that. What was his did he have a I know you had a reason behind. I still didn't click on to what his reason was or is.
You can Google it real quick, but I feel like Lil Baby had already been I feel like Lil Baby's music had already been solidified and it was dope even before that song. I love that song, but to hear him say it was something along the lines of he don't basically want to get involved with that or be known or seen or whatever in that world or in that light, is wow. Why not? If it's because you losing money, bro.
It can't be that.
Just saying. There's some people that just don't want that responsibility.
I think what it comes down to is most artists, you have to ask yourself as an artist, why did I start doing music? Because not everybody, most rappers, most artists in general, they do it either for their love of music and then they push it harder to become these professional artists because they want the fame, they want the money, they want the popularity, they want all the benefits that come with being a Meg Thee Stallion or a Lil Baby. So when you base your platform on that and you're willing to make the music that they make, regardless of how we feel about it, if you're going to change the direction, you're going to lose your fan base. And just like you said, when you talk,
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, I think it was last episode when we were talking about mansions or something, shit like that. The thing about it is, nobody's saying you can't make those songs. Nobody's saying that. But what I am saying is, if you're going to do a fundraiser at the White House, Obama's inauguration, or you're going to stand in front of somebody and be political, you have to have, it's like Suits, right? Let's just compare it to that. I can dress like this to be on this podcast. When I go to certain events in certain places, certain restaurants, certain outings, it's 3-piece suit, no hats. Shoot, I got that in my arsenal. I keep that in my arsenal. I enjoy that being in my arsenal. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like for those things and all of that, which is what I said before about the houses and stuff. The reason why we're not branching off, the reason why we as black people, black athletes, black artists are scared. Oh, he had an easy basket. My bad. Are scared to are scared to branch off and do other shit is that brings you like let's say the NBA players and artists and all black shit, you know what I mean? We just decided fuck the NBA, fuck the NFL, fuck major labels. We walking away. You can't do that, or you don't want to do that, because if we walk away from this economy, if we let this dollar falter, if we let this system get the fuck up out of here, you at the same level as us. That's what they fear. I understand that. Work too hard, and Jay-Z's an ambassador, but he's an ambassador with money. He's still a nigga with a bill, let's say $1 billion between him and his wife, $1 billion, which is what I said to Jerry Jones. That's nothing. To the rich, that's nothing. But if you get rid of that, Jay-Z and them are down to the same level as us now. And I don't think they want that. I think that's the thing. What you're trying to say is that keeps them going is they're at a level in their careers and their money and their, popularity and stuff, that the thought of losing that audience is more important than using the platform for what it should be. They know it's wrong. They know it's wrong. Right. And I'm not saying nowhere in here did you hear me say Meg Thee Stallion should never make those songs again. I'm saying make them. Get your money. If it's real to you and it's fun to you, and you're absolutely right. The art of making music comes in many different forms. I'm gonna make it, you gonna make it, Santana gonna make it. It doesn't matter. That don't mean you gotta go out there and not be creative or not make it or not speak to a certain audience, but you can't get on Saturday Night Live and this big ass extravagant and this big platform with all of these messages, and you sitting back saying, if that nigga dead, bust him in the head, that nigga still is blocking you, like, right? And you can't do it. You should at least have a song or 2 songs or 3 songs or live, you know what I mean? Like, have that. That's all I'm saying. Balance it. Come with a little bit different. Do the work, even if it makes you uncomfortable, which is what it's supposed to do. I don't know if Megan Thee Stallion's audience is a Saturday Night Live audience. I highly doubt it. she had an opportunity. She would have reached another audience.
Devil's advocate.
There you go. Let's go, Tanner, man.
The song she performed was didn't our former first lady like big the song up, Miss Michelle Obama.
Obama does playlists all the time. Jay-Z does playlists all the time. Michelle Obama.
That was on there, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Song Savage. She did Savage. I don't know if you knew what song she did. She did Savage.
Yeah, I don't know it. Okay, Savage is the song that's on TikTok, right? Savage, bougie, ratchet,
Yeah.
act. Right, all right. So nothing wrong with that. That's fun. That's what I'm saying. It's a fun song. There's nothing wrong with that. Give me the message in it though. You made all the money you can make off of it, and you probably pumped it up even more for your own self gains. I don't know how to. I know as a music professional, the sound bites and the way that shit works is her number shot up after she performed that on Saturday Night Live. You get a nice little amp. And that. So all right, so you gained.
But it's on the president's playlist.
Okay.
We can't slap them papers off the table and walk off.
All right, so listen.
We know that playlist was for the last 8.
Right,
the prior 8 years was a big thing.
Devil's advocate. Donald Trump got a rap playlist. He ain't racist no more.
That's not devil's advocate. Now you bugging.
That is. You
basically devil's advocate.
Motherfucker played it.
Donald Trump put that's from going from Obama to Trump playlist. Like, come on.
Listen, all I'm saying is some shit. Listen, I don't care. I don't even care that much. I don't care. She out here performing. Tory Lane's out here performing. Fuck it.
Out in the streets, out in the American street. Yeah, since you bought his name up.
Fuck it.
Out in the American streets, man.
Fuck it.
Out in New York.
I'm in New York. Fuck it. Everybody performing.
Disguising his plies.
None of them people pay me, bruh. None of them giving me no check. Although I might send a soundbite to Tory Lanez like, Tory, man, I had your back, my G. Come on. Come on. I said it might not have went down like that. I seen that they released her little hospital report though.
I didn't see that. What happened? What they say?
Confirmed gunshot wound, shrapnel in her foot at the, release and so on and so forth. As to, it was specifically released to dispute his line, how you get shot in your foot and don't hit no bones or tendons. Listen, they toxic. Let me just put it there. Never in history have we ever seen anything like this. Who shot who? I want to know. Somebody better start snitching.
Man, I don't know.
That is the most toxic situation ever.
Yeah.
Like I just want to know. I just want to know who shot who and who did what. That's it. I don't too much care. Other than that, I just feel like there's sides of shit being messy for no reason. And it's too many unknowns for no, like, lock somebody up or shut somebody up, cancel somebody so I can get the fuck on. That's it. It really ain't that difficult. And I've never, this ain't like Tupac's death was like a whole fucking mystery. And whether he was still alive and faked his death from crazy, this is beyond that. Who shot her? Fam, who shot her? Santana, you tell me right now. Hot take on the show.
Hot take. I don't know, bro. I have no hot take for that. Somebody popped something. He got locked up for the gun. So I don't know.
Who shot her? What happened that night?
Tory shot her. You can't trust no nigga that short and that little. You can't trust him. He shot her in self-defense. It's that simple. He shot her in self-defense. Megan's 5'9", Tory's 5'3". 120 pounds. He shot her in self-defense. I don't care what happened. That's my story.
Yeah, he had that Kylie line in the song. She might have wilded out on him. He couldn't handle it.
Fam.
He got scared.
He was digging on Kylie too much.
Got scared.
He was scared. He was scared for his life and he shot her.
So if I'm interpreting this correctly, she was intimidating him over the Kylie situation and probably other shit. He probably got a little froggy with his 5'3" ass.
Hey, short dudes are cocky. Short dudes have the biggest ego ever. And they do too much. They do
Okay.
too much.
I'm glad we got a woman's perspective on it. So
Straight up.
straight like that. Okay. So when he's rapping and he's flat out saying he didn't shoot her, it's a legal loophole. I think what I'm hearing is he actually can't shoot. He did not actually shoot her. He shot in her direction, meant to shoot her, didn't shoot her, and her foot caught some shrapnel. So he's running with technically I didn't shoot you, is what you're saying to me.
My whole issue with this whole saga is that Tori released a whole project.
The entire project.
A whole project. Went on social media.
You are absolutely
talked about he's ending his silence.
Yes.
And regardless of what happened, that's just trash. It's toxic. It's trash.
Toxic
I can't
Tori.
do it. I can't do it. That's a new level of toxic.
He released it. He wrote. Let's keep it a being. He wrote and released an entire project dedicated to this episode.
That let me add was it was all over the fucking place. That album was all over the place.
Yeah.
It was all over the place.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the album. I refuse.
I ain't gonna lie. I waited up because I thought we was gonna see something on live.
I didn't wait up.
No.
Wait up.
Next thing you know, there was a SoundCloud link. So I don't know.
Listen, it's nasty. Just put it that way. The whole situation nasty. All I ask is, and I don't ever want to talk about it again, man. All I ask is that somebody be honest about something at some point, because the only thing that stops me from sending somebody with a belt to whoop his ass is, how did he get out of jail? That's it.
She lied for him.
Exactly. And that's my problem right there. That's my problem. I'm on record, and I'm gonna stand on record. I say it to your face. Let me tell you something. If a man puts his hands on you, abuses you, talks shit about you, any of those things, and you cap for him, don't call me. Don't call me. That's just how I feel about it. And that's my only problem with the issue is police had him dead to rights weapon, the night situation. Absolutely. She got back in the car with him. I don't know what happened, so on and so forth. You know, all the things that go on, y'all concocted a whole story only for you to come back out later to say no and give him this opportunity to even cast doubt on your story or shit, you know, shade you or fill out. Just women got to stop capping for niggas that ain't shit. That's it. Because then when you turn around and say you're unprotected or men ain't shit, sorry, you dealt with it.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Now when she came on live and she gave her version of it, I totally understood why she did it, but we have to stop that shit. We have to stop that.
And like I said, I'm honest with myself. I understand that there's some people that may take what I'm saying with a grain of salt and feel some kind of way. I understand there's women out there that may take it as, oh, I don't protect black women, or I feel some kind of way. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm absolutely being 1000% straightforward and clear in what I'm trying to say. And what I'm trying to say is, as a man that's been in that position with sisters and cousins and shit like that, like, yo, you want that man locked up, that man hurting you, I'll go to jail. I'll put this nigga under the ground, whatever. Don't be his alibi and then turn around and testify against him. I don't care how much you love him. I don't care what the situation was and whatever. Like, you know what it is. You know what it is right then and there. You knew what it was. If a man pulled a gun on you and shot you, put his hand, smacked you, whatever the case was, oh, it's on. It's on. There is no excuse for that. You're weird, like you. And again, this is why I kind of wanted you on there, because I don't know what your relationships have been like in the past, but you have to take me into the psyche of somebody that feels that a man can change, or they can trust a man or deal with a man after he beat your ass. Because I don't understand it. if you think that he's never going to do it again after you allowed him to do it, that like I don't understand it. And I understand that there is more to it than just leaving. Sometimes I understand there's circumstance. I understand there's some psychological shit and emotional shit that goes along with certain shit. I understand all of that. I do. All I'm saying is while those things exist, to then cry that you are not protected when you were the one that left yourself unprotected and didn't allow people to protect you in the first place is fucked up, is what I'm saying. It's kind of fucked up to place that on somebody else when you had the opportunity to protect yourself, or at least give us the opportunity to protect you, and you took that away from us, is what I'm saying. That makes sense?
I agree. It makes sense. I agree with you. It's just hard because no one knows what those emotions were that Meg had. And abuse is abuse. There's different types of abuse. There's emotional abuse, there's mental, there's verbal, there's physical. And, you know, just how you said, like, how can you get back with or stay with someone who's abusing you? It's the same thing as if you're in a relationship and you get cheated on. First time it happens, you might make excuses. You might cap for him. Oh, you know, it happens, it slips up, it didn't mean that way, blah, 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 blah. But once it starts becoming a pattern, that's when there's a bigger underlying issue. And there may be something that's in Meg's past or something that she's dealing with. We don't know. But I agree with you. But that's one of those things where it's like,
what I'm saying though, I'm agreeing with you. Even with that though, it's like even if you want to talk about cheating, right? What you cannot then do is, if you've allowed it, is what I'm saying, is take responsibility.
Correct. So for her to lie for him, she shouldn't have came out and tried to blackmail, or not blackmail, but try and like bust him out and try and be like, no, this, that, and the other.
Coming out. I have no problem with, like, that's not even like the finally coming out and saying what you're saying after the fact. I have zero problem with the way when it was going about. Seemed a little bit on the publicity side. It does.
And that's the problem when you lie for somebody and then you come out later and do all this other extra shit.
But what I'm saying to you is my it was not to come out or publicity or any of how it happened. My problem is after you decided to come out, you have to, okay, if in the moment, if you gave yourself that time to think and evaluate, and like you said, you don't know her thought process. I don't attempt to know her thought process. I can try to put myself into that position, et cetera, et cetera. But if you yourself didn't handle it the right way initially, and over time you processed it to make the right decision, or in hindsight, shit was clear, cool. You have to award everybody the same process to process these things before you say you feel a black woman are unprotected. That's the only issue that I have and took issue with, is you cannot then come out and say you feel unprotected, or that the jokes and so on and so forth are fucked up and so on and so, because you yourself didn't even process what was happening or deal with it adequately or whatever. Now, let me take in what I know, what I don't know, what I'm finding out over time, and process it. But if you had given, let's say that night of, you called your bro and your bro handled him, or if the police handled him, or if the objective was to get him out so your bro could handle him, and they did, that's a whole other story. But you're still not unprotected. You're not. What it is you don't like the jokes, and that's fine. They're distasteful. They're not in good taste. It's not good timing, and you traumatized. But are you really unprotected, or are you just hurt? That's my point. That's the only thing that I take issue with. That's it. You're muted. You're muted. Santana, can you hear?
Nah, if she's talking, I can't.
I can't hear. Well, listen, while she's figuring that out, what I'm saying, I understand the streets. And I understand no snitching. I understand how the street code gets. I understand all of those things. And that's why I'm never dismissive about how black people handle shit. I understand the codes. It's hella unwritten codes of how you should handle shit or whatever. I just know that with abuse and and things that people don't. Let me just put it this way: we've all been to, or and I hate to say it like this because it's gonna sound so nonchalant, but we've all been around family members that have a history or the inside jokes about perverted uncles or this, that, and the third. And it's like that shit ain't funny. It was never funny. But upbringing will make a child or somebody believe that it's okay. I think the R. Kelly shit shines like a lot of shit that we saw growing up. Grown ass men picking high school girls up and high school girls liking grown ass men. It's like we saw it and we didn't think shit of it, but it was like, oh,
Yeah, once I got a little bit older, and I was like, hold on now.
Well, listen, I don't remember it, but I don't want to say the dude name because it probably caused uproar, but it's another famous artist in Chicago that everybody knew, that people still to this day be like, yo, buddy used to be, on that same type of shit. And it's like the fact that people know, hey, y'all knew this whole time? Y'all saw this? It's like I know what I can tell you is firsthand that I've been around people in family that discuss certain issues and they make light of. And when you grow up like that, you go like, oh, okay. It's wild. So I understand not, and I ain't even found it's like because y'all hit on you kids or hear shit or feel shit or experience shit that experience since y'all was kids. I can't. I'm just saying not all men leave you unprotected. That's it. Go ahead, say what you're saying.
I was just saying, I don't know who's in her corner, and it may be the people that she has surrounded herself with. I know there were a couple different situations where she went on live and was talking about her friends or her circle. It may have just been a general statement that she made. It maybe it wasn't just towards Tori. Maybe it was towards, the people in her circle, the guys who were supposed to have her back that didn't have her back. It did start up a conversation of, are Black women really protected? But then, like you stated, I get your point of, can you really say that you weren't? But this is something
I don't want to just put it on her, but she can't. And the only reason why I'm saying that, and even in that conversation, there was a episode mental health where I expressed like understand right. While I can acknowledge the shit that women deal with from birth, childhood, and the scares and the shit, that stigmas and all that stuff, just off of knowing that in most workplaces you something like that, or even if you're not, there's the assumption that you are gonna get flirted with or harassment, or if you blow the whistle. I'm sure there's a lot of things that come with that. In the same from younger years starts with first of all, get away with this. And as you get older, you start to keep hearing that. You realize that a lot of what goes on, it's not just Black men against police. It's not just Black men against white men, or Black men against corporate America, or Black men against each other and shit like that. It's like you start to really go ahead. Go ahead.
I think you froze on my end. I didn't even hear the last thing you said.
Same thing.
I just was saying the same way you can acknowledge. Go ahead.
I think you froze on my end. I didn't even hear the last thing you said.
Same thing.
I just was saying the same way you can acknowledge. Basically, the same way men can acknowledge that women have tough stigmas and stuff going and or black women are so unprotected is aimed at black men, and black men are already against corporate America, black men against police, black men, this, and it's like you can't help but to take I could tag probably 12 different females on here that would tell you that shit ain't going down around me.
Well, but see, that's the other thing. It's just like the stigma of black men aren't good fathers. Mm-hmm. Every black man I know is an amazing father. From my own family to my friends to the people who I associate with at my I don't know any personally. I do not know one deadbeat black father. Now, that's not saying they don't exist, but I don't know any personally. So I get what you're saying. Like, you got to put apples with apples, oranges with oranges. You can't expect ain't shit men to take care of their business, whether it's protecting a black woman or taking care of their children. But we also need to acknowledge those who do protect black women, who do protect their women, and who do take care of their kids. They are out there, and we keep pushing this narrative of nope, black women aren't protected by black men aren't good fathers, black men cheat, black men do this. Like, we at some point you gotta draw the line and at least acknowledge that most of them aren't like that.
And that's why I said that's my only issue. That's why I said that was my only issue. I can't downplay. Can't even really. Like I said, just I don't like that playing that card of unprotected or black unprotected. Your energy. That's how I feel. I feel like it was her energy. I'm not saying she should have got shot in no shit. I'm saying your energy is, if you street and you was expecting the streets to get you, then get him or take care of him or whatever. Like, imagine her sitting there saying, my brother's gonna fuck you up. Okay. Let them fuck him up. And if they cannot do it, don't put that on us. That's all I'm saying. That's the only thing that I took exception to. If you sat back and you felt at that time or any time, I'm gonna call my brother, he gonna fuck you up, and your brother don't do it, just don't put that statement out there. That's all.
That's where I was at when that video came out with her. I don't know if that was a homeboy, a bodyguard, or both, flashing the gun and shit like that. Like, you just came off of this, and this the energy you back on.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Again, I've always moved under the put out the energy that you want back act, which is why if I say it, I expect it back. If I do it, I expect it in return, and I maneuver in a way that I hope shit just don't bite me in the ass, and it's worked for me. You know, it's worked for me. I can't say the same for everybody, and some people may feel that they got the short end of the stick when dealing with me or whatever, but ask yourself what energy you put out there and what you put it, whatever. So that is what it is. Other than the only thing that I have, only thing that I have left on here is I have Kyrie. Anybody want to talk about Kyrie? Kyrie versus Bron?
No.
You want to?
Let's go ahead.
What you think that is? Why you think Kyrie feel the way he feel about Bron or put them things out there like that all the time, man? Why do you think he act that way?
I literally just think this is who he is, and I'm gonna call it now. Whatever today's date is, it's gonna be the same shit when him and KD get on that court. After they play or whatever, it's gonna be the same thing. It's who he is.
You jumped ahead of that. Ooh, you jumped ahead of that. Woo-hoo.
I'm just saying, it's who he is.
Sabel.
I kind of have to agree. I feel like Kyrie's he's an emotional ass person.
When Kyrie
He's hella emotional.
Yeah, when Kyrie speaks, he gives me and I love Kyrie. I love Kyrie. You know what I mean? Kyrie, I think Kyrie's game is amazing. I really do want to see the man win and succeed. Kyrie gives me
Bitter baby mama vibes.
Yeah, but he gives me. He said, "Well, I told you, G. I told you."
Yo,
and we look. It's only gonna get more toxic from here, but we don't have to take the full fall for it anymore. Yeah, bitter baby mamas. We ain't talking about it just yet. We will, but yeah, Kyrie gives me vibes of the suburban dude who wanted to pop his gun and gang bang so bad. He just was not. He just gives me. I want to be top dog, and I want to be that guy, and I want to pop my shit, and you just not that guy. Sorry, and you still not gonna be that guy because KD is a motherfucking monster on that court, bro. Sorry,
just get ready for
it. Sorry,
it's gonna happen.
You was it Boston got rid of him? Cavaliers got rid of him. I don't know where else he played.
I think that was it. I think that was Cleveland and Boston. I think, and then now he ain't played. Wait, no, he did play. Waiting on KD to get on there.
KD is a different and KD's soft. KD's feminine. He's a fragile individual, but he can play. He can ball. What you like? What?
You said fragile.
He's fragile.
Fragile.
Listen, Kevin Durant is probably the most fragile athlete I've ever known, and there's a lot of OBJs and Terrell Owens.
I was gonna say that's quite a statement.
Think about it though. I know OBJ is like.
So you mean fragile as far as like what when people say shit about him?
I mean,
in the response to it, or you mean fragile, athletic wise?
I think. All right, how do I put this? Okay, you got a guy like Odell Beckham Jr. or Terrell Owens or Keyshawn Johnson and the rest of them. Keyshawn Johnson stepped out there and, he gave one of the most infamous speeches, post-game speeches ever when he said, Keyshawn ain't throwing the ball. Keyshawn ain't out there making the plays, and the third person and the cockiness in that was like, oh. And then you get Terrell Owens, you got the Jordans, you got a lot of guys like Jordan took everything personal. You got a lot of guys that have some ego. Kevin Durant has burned.
So they're emotional.
Yeah, like he's like Kevin Durant is the one.
I can see that. Kevin
Durant is the one guy that should be absolutely confident in who he. How the best way I could put it, Kevin Durant should walk around with Draymond Green's confidence.
Nope.
Because Draymond Green, swear to God, he that dude. He talk and move like you can't, you nigga. And in actuality, Dre, calm down, my G.
Relax.
It is not because of you we got these rings, my nigga, but talk your shit. Kevin Durant, on the other hand, is like on the court, bro, you are a fucking beast. But he is like he don't know it. It's like I remember him dancing in hallways with the Golden State Warriors and shit and tweeting and being tough guy on the court and clapping and shit. Like he don't know who he want to be, except it's so bad that it hurts him. And it's like, bruh, you're that nigga on the court.
Yeah, something about when he steps off that floor. That shit is out the window.
It's like, why are you wanting acceptance from anybody else? Like, why do you need validation or friendship? Or, like he's in his head, like to have burner accounts for like as an athlete to tweet women or send a DM to deny it, like that ain't me. That's one thing. To tweet back at 12-year-olds is wild. That's wild.
No, I have to agree.
Watch your mentions and hit people back. He didn't do it because of that, you mother. Like that's a different type of.
That's some other shit going on.
For real.
Yeah, that's a different type of insecurity, bro.
That's a whole nother type of energy, fam.
And then to go out here and admit that you still have them and you're never getting rid of them. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Get ready, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You thought this Kyrie and LeBron shit was something. Wait for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be next level.
Get two
That's
emotional
gonna be
motherfuckers
next
together.
level.
Woo, I
Listen,
can't wait.
I didn't really know Kyrie and LeBron had a problem until Kyrie really put it on blast. Before that, it was like it's a dynamic duo.
Nah, we saw it in the huddles, yo. Like after a few games, I don't know if y'all paid attention to the sidelines during timeouts.
No, I absolutely pay attention to the sidelines, but I'm
that
saying
shit was there.
Basketball is basketball. Basketball is basketball. I expect alphas or leaders or the stars to be stars. I expect that. You look for that. Like the day I see J.R. Smith woofing on the sidelines, the day I said, sit your ass down. Get the fuck out of here. That's different. Having two stars, like coming up in this next season, I expect Kyrie and KD to be heated discussions if they're in a bad situation. I expect it. That's the point to me, or make it like, oh, they fucked up. That's not gonna do that for me. That's not gonna do that for me. But what we'll get it is in the press conference and the body language and the bench and on the court when niggas not passing the ball to them. Because you can see when niggas stop passing the ball to them and you rather lose than pass the ball, fam, it's 300 cameras on you. We see you not looking this nigga off. We see you.
This shit's gonna be worse than Harden and CP.
Fam. Like it's like we're really in the age where you're not getting away with shit. And when you see guys like legitimately, Jason said Splash Brothers, fuck KD. KD fucked up that team a little bit, man, in chemistry, but hopefully they get it back, man. Yeah, man, when you see guys legitimately not give a fuck that there's mics and cameras everywhere and they on some, I'm taking my ball. That's wild. That's wild. And they can't help it. Which leads me to my original point. Like them niggas is they're a little fragile.
It's gonna make
Their
great
egos
TV.
are fragile.
Egos are, but I mean, most people like to go out there. Like I'll be fair. I'm gonna be fair. LeBron James, I seen LeBron James in that second game with his Heat finals on the court in the fourth quarter, and I looked at him. And he was, man, y'all seen me. I posted. I said, this nigga still yelling at them niggas out there like they down. I seen him and I said, bro, why are you on the court? And immediately I go, you really want like an MVP or something? Like, I don't understand. Y'all killing these boys. It's not even a contest. Get off the court before you get hurt. And it's an ego to it that goes, you know better, dog. Like, this is garbage time. Get off the court. Mm-hmm. Get off the court. But you see certain shit and you just really just look at guys like, are you serious right now? You really gonna pull this right now? We know what it is. We know what it is. Garbage time minutes though. But Kyrie, I don't think Kyrie and KD gonna work. I know they trying to sell it in. Maybe. Who knows? I hope they do. What I want to see next season, if there's a next season, I want to see a healthy Warriors team. I want to see a healthy Brooklyn team.
Oh, I hope so.
And I would like to see LeBron. I would like to see LeBron compete, but I would like to see LeBron fall back. It's time. I would like to see him fall back.
It's not possible.
Fall back to who? Not to who? For who? Just AD?
How to explain it? I want him to play how do I explain this shit? LeBron to me in his 17th, which will be his 18th next season, still feels unsure of who he is. I feel like he's still trying to show that he can score, and that's cool if you can score. But you're a facilitator. Just get the ball to AD. That's what I'm saying. Just play. I think it's better when you just play. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's how he gives it up.
No. Some of these games and shit, like right now in these playoffs, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. Right now in these playoffs, it's not even about whether or not the Clippers, the Lakers or the Heat are going to win. Right now, it's am I getting MVP or is.
So you want him to be more of a well-rounded team player.
I want him. He's naturally a well-rounded team player. What he's not is an aggressive scorer. He's naturally a well-rounded player. What I'm saying is what he does is he goes out there and he moves on the like right now he's playing point guard, and that's fine.
Right.
Why do you got Rondo there? This is what I'm talking about. Rondo or other guys can carry that ball down. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to do certain. And I'm not saying digress. If that's your game and you want to play and do it, cool. I feel like for years he's been chasing ghosts and he's been chasing legacies and shit like that. I think at some point LeBron has to play his game, and his game as a Magic Johnson more facilitator requires him to just be naturally fluent as opposed to trying to be 40 points a night if you don't have to be. That's all. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sure some people out there that don't agree, because if he can do it, he can do it, but it just don't look natural. It just don't look natural. Or whatever.
So you calling him a try hard? Kind of.
He is. He's absolutely a try hard. Again, that's why I say in the context, and I'm saying this what got me there. Like Kevin Durant. Okay, here we go. Kevin Durant is a natural scorer. You're not stopping him from scoring. It's fluid. Kyrie Irving is naturally and one mixtape gonna cross you over. He's a point. So if you see Kevin Durant on the floor and you see Kyrie, I'm passing it to KD if I can for the score, and I'm letting Kyrie bring it up to run the point. What LeBron does if he's on the floor is he takes away both of those because it has to go through me. Because if I don't do it, somebody's gonna talk about me tomorrow. Is what I'm saying. Just make the basketball.
Makes sense.
That's all I'm saying.
Man, I ain't disputing nothing you say. I'm just trying to see like what does a natural, like today, what does a natural game for LeBron look like? Or what I don't know what is a natural game for him consist of.
Natural game, I think LeBron's natural game has always been he is probably the most all-around player you're going to get, but that doesn't, again, that just doesn't mean that you are the best shot. It doesn't mean you're the best dribbler. It doesn't mean you're the best dunker, the highest. It means that you can get all of those things done. It happens. And when you have a centerpiece like that, gets you from point A to point B, I trust you that you're not going to get stripped from the ball. I trust you're going to be able to play defense. I trust you can be able to make that shot. But if I can get it to KD, I'm going to let KD shoot that thing. If Kyrie can bring the ball up, why the fuck would I have Kyrie's an A1 dribbler. Why would I give it to a B1? All I'm saying.
You want to see him play his position and be fluid in the game.
I just want him to put it on cruise control. Stop worrying about what Skip Bayless gonna say anymore. That's all I'm saying. Stop worrying about Skip Bayless or
I got you.
That's it. Because
people saying you scared and there's somebody else or AD better. All that. Yeah, like, I got you. I'm with you.
Like I truly, what I'm saying is I truly believe if the game's on the line and you got Kevin Durant on the court, or like what happened with AD when AD hit that shot, I feel like he knows or feel like he's happy to win. But in his head, he goes, damn, Kyrie hit a big shot in Cleveland. AD just hit it there. I need to hit another. And it's like, no, you don't, bro. And you don't. You did your part, which was the first couple quarters, if that's you, and that's cool. And he got the ball. So as long as y'all win, you did it.
So is that somewhat fragile?
Oh, very.
Really, all that shit comes up in arguments. People only throw that out there when it's an argument. So you think even when he watches arguments or reads arguments online, he sees that and it gets to him.
But this is why I said I transitioned from KD and LeBron to that. I mean, KD and Kyrie to that, because that's how I feel. I said, just to be fair, that's how I transitioned to. Just to be fair, I understand that there are other players that are fragile. Kevin Durant is still fragile player I've ever met, ever seen. That's all. And it just is what it is. Man, we've been on this for a minute. I ain't even get into a couple of these topics, like why rappers and athletes passion the same females and passing around. I didn't even get into that. I didn't even get into it. Dr. Umar, I didn't get into that. Mark Cuban and Delonte West didn't get into that.
Oh man, shout out to Mark Cuban.
SZA unfollowing Drake, didn't get into that.
Wow.
I really wanted to get into the SZA. You know, we're gonna say that.
Wait, yeah, I didn't see none of that. I actually didn't see that. Just real quick, like, so she brought it up in the interview and then unfollowed him. That's what happened.
No, he released a song with 21 Savage and she heard it, and he pointed out that he stuck his thumb in her butt, and she ain't like.
Hold on, man.
Wait
a minute. Wait. Nah.
First of all, that's it. No, that's not what happened.
Yeah,
that's not what happened at all.
I need to know what.
If he ain't stick a thumb in his butt, did he really smash?
Anyway.
All right then. So she didn't like it. She didn't like the 21 Savage verse. Santana, man, get up. All I'm saying is she didn't like it. So I really wanted to talk on it, but because I really wanted to talk, this is why we got to save it. I want to talk about kissing and telling. Like, it's a no-no. August Alsina. We got a lot to talk about. This is a deep dive into like why dudes kiss and tell.
No, that's a big topic.
I can't wait. For real.
So we're gonna write that down because she smoothed him. She probably didn't text the man and just unfollowed. He probably found out the same way we found out. So yeah, write that down on the doc because we talking about that. And I'm definitely glad we got a woman here.
I got one question though.
What?
How do who sits around and like checks to see, like, so somebody heard whatever the track was and ran to her follows?
I've always wondered that. Like,
how do they know?
I don't know no more.
You gotta understand, gossip blogs and these companies, they pay people to stalk their social media, and not only that,
pay me.
If you stalk it and you be like, look, I have this information, so and so unfollowed, they just posted this on their story. It'd be the people that are there at the right time in the right place.
They playing real life amongst us, bro. Real life. We got an intruder amongst us. It was Drake. SZA unfollowed him. It was Drake. Yeah, we're gonna have to deep dive into that because it's I got a couple of these topics I'm gonna carry over because we had 2 hours and 12 minutes now. The only thing that I'm gonna get out the way while it's relevant is Mark Cuban, man. That's real dope of him for the Delonte West shit, man. I know a lot of people reached out to Delonte West several times over his years, and he's been through a whole bunch of shit just dealing with his bipolarism and stuff. And people laugh, and I know a lot of people in Dallas probably drove past him and took pictures, and you know, it probably made them feel good that this NBA player was out there on the streets. But it's really fucked up. It's really fucked up. And I read an article that said that Mark didn't send nobody. He just went out there himself, and you know what I mean? And now Delonte is in Florida, reunited with his mom and rehabilitated or in rehab as we speak, and his family and stuff. So that's dope, man.
Shout out to Mr. Cuban for that.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? I'm always like, I understand resource and hits and how little money that is to him compared to, but people forget, like, motherfucker ain't got to do nothing. He don't have to do it. He didn't have to do shit. Didn't have
homie pulled up to the hood and picked him up.
Yeah, as I said, he called him at the gas station that he was out there. He did it, didn't send nobody. He said he wanted to go out there personally to make sure that what he was offering him, Delonte was willing to accept and go through with and pay for it himself and made all arrangements and everything else. When you hear shit like that, like I said, I talk about money and the things that people do or the things that they don't do. Shit like that is dope, man. So got that out the way. Other than that, yeah, I don't really have too much, man. We're gonna converse. I will start this group chat, get this group chat going to topics throughout the week, starting with, and we're gonna come back to your story, the one that we did not get to, your story. I can't wait to laugh.
Oh God.
I can't wait to laugh at that.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, so
Hey, it's definitely grown too, so this should be very entertaining.
Oh, what? There's more? There's more to.
Oh yeah.
we got
I can't wait.
conversation.
I can't wait. This the shit I like.
Yeah, it's about to get real petty, man. I hate that we have to come on here and have political conversations and things of that nature, man. Because I really just want to come on here and just pop.
Me too. That's
Pause.
when you
not working.
whoa. When you first brought it to me, that's what I had in mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Having like some real talks, but having some real fun at the same time. Not this.
And you know, we always say that, man. We're gonna have some fun with it, man. But it's just it's such wild times that I know who we are as people. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of messed up and out of character to just come on and ignore obvious social issues. But I try to get them off during the week too. And I'm not done. So I'm gonna write this list and y'all write this list and we're gonna get it done, man. Y'all got anything?
Say for the next one.
If y'all not following Game 7 podcast written, y'all can hit me up. Game 7 VII, not the Roman numeral several, not the 7, not the number. All of our tags are on there. We're all there at the top of the page. You can follow us. You can hear us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and every other platform that you got out there that you listen to. Please check us out and subscribe on YouTube. Yeah, man, share this to those pages. Share this to all your groups. Share this link. Copy this link to everything that you, the same way you would do the rest of them, the people that ain't paying you or you don't know. Do that. Do that for us.
Facts. Please.
Mickey facts.
Went through their usual pregame ritual. Although there's
Paper
nothing
facts.
usual about a game 7.
Say,
What time is it?
appreciate you joining finally. Santana, man.
Game 7, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What's that freestyle, Santana? Let me hear that Juicy J.
I got garbage flow, buddy.
Who is it? It's what's the dude?
Paul.
Right, DJ Paul. There you go. He's